So today in math, we are going to be dividing by 4. 4 is going to be our divisor for most of the questions, or it's going to be our quotient for some of the questions. So either way, we're dividing by 4. So what strategies can we use to divide by 4? Remember, strategies are the ways that we do something. So far, the strategies that we've been working with are using a number line, creating a picture, using an array is another strategy that we can use. And the opening question today was asking you to describe an array. What is an array? So today we're going to use one to make sure that we understand how an array can help us with division. So here we go. We're going to start by unlocking the problem. First, I'm going to read the problem to make sure I understand it, and then I'm going to read it for the important information. So a tree farmer plants 12 red maple trees in 4 equal rows. How many trees are in each row? Okay, I understood all of the words, so now let's read it again. A tree farmer plants 12 red maple trees in 4 equal rows. How many trees are in each row? That's what I need to find. So we're actually going to use the strategy of making an array. So that we can see this picture of the tree farmer's trees. I like using an array because it keeps it in order, like it's not kind of all over the place like I do with my dots. An array, there's a very logical order to what you're doing. So let's do this. Look at the array. So far we have one column of 4 trees, right? Continue the array by drawing one tile in each of the 4 rows until all 12 tiles are drawn. So I have one column, but that equals my 4 rows. Remember, rows go across, columns go up and down. So I need to have 12 trees because that's how many had in 4 equal rows. So I'm going to keep adding trees until I reach 12. Right now I have 2 trees in each row, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So count the number of tiles in each row. Well, I have 1, 2, 3 tiles, or squares, in each row. I have 4 equal rows. There's 3 in each of them, right? Yeah. So there are 3 tiles in each row. So there are 3 trees in each row. So how would I write this division problem? Well, I need to start with my dividend, which is the largest number, or the total number of things that you're counting. So 12. So my answer needs to be less than 12 because I'm dividing. I'm taking away, making into equal groups. So I had 4 equal rows, so 4 is my divisor, and then my quotient is 3 because there's 3 trees in each row. Okay, so we've made an array. I had 4 rows with 3 tiles in each row. This helps me keep things in a logical order that's easy to count. Love me an array. They're good things. So here's another way that we could divide this. 12 divided by 4 equals 3. So we need to make equal groups. So draw one counter in each group. Okay. Continue drawing one counter at a time until all 12 counters are drawn. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 3 counters in each group. Now notice the difference between using this method and using this method. This one seems a bit more organized, easier to follow. This one is fast, and you can count the dots, and you're good. Both work. It really kind of depends on which one you prefer as to what you use. But remember, this is showing 12 divided by 4 equals 3. I know that because I have 12 dots total. They're divided into 4 equal groups, and there's 3 dots in each group. All right. Explain how making an array to solve the problem is like making equal groups. Well, down here I made equal groups. Up here I made an array. I'm going to scoot out just a little so it's easier to see. How are these two things alike? Well, I still have 4 equal groups, just like I do in my array down here. I still have 3 items in each group, right? It's just this one is more controlled, more organized. You have to put them in a certain way. Down here in my circles, I could have a dot in a different place in each circle. It doesn't matter where it goes. In an array, though, it's more of a pattern. Okay, on the next slide, you're going to learn one more way, one more strategy to divide by 4, and then you have some practice problems to work on. Make sure you watch the check your work video when you're finished to make sure you've done it correctly. All right, so go ahead to the next slide and watch the next lesson video.